By the way, guys, you know something that makes me think, you guys know that I am a Christian, right? But there are some things that I still think my own way. For example, I don't think there is an afterlife, guys. And I know that one of the core tenets of Christianism is that there is an afterlife, right? And some people will say, why be a Christian at all if you don't believe in the afterlife?
Find shelter.
Just because I like the moral thing, like, you know, the core values to how you to live your life. But it is not because I am hoping for a reward in the afterlife. Because I actually don't think there is an afterlife. Maybe me saying this, God doesn't like me saying that I don't believe in an afterlife. But that is the truth, what can I tell you? And you know why I don't think that, why not? One of the reasons I don't believe in an afterlife, and I don't know why I track this logic, maybe some people won't think like this. But it is because of animals, brother. Because of the animal kingdom, the ecosystems. This makes me think that there is no afterlife. Because living and dying and the cycle of things dying is part of the ecosystem, is part of life, is how things work. So death is not that bad because it is necessary. In fact, we need like things dying and feeding other forms of life so the cycle continues. For some reason that makes me think there is no afterlife, brother. Does that have logic for you? Am I tracking the logic or am I just saying a stupid shit? To me that has a lot of logic. It is like animals and things are always dying. And it is like stupid to think that the afterlife is just for the humans.
Find shelter.
And humans contribute to this too. Like when your corpse rots, it feeds into the ground and this feeds fungus, fungi and whatever and the ecosystem. Oh, I am an idiot.
Watch your step.
The marvelous snap goat. Oh, brother, Yarrish, my dude. Thank you, brother. Thank you. How you doing, my dude? I do remember you, brother. I do remember you if you are questioning that. So for some reason, I do think that the existence of animals and how the animal kingdom works and how for the ecosystems to thrive, we need animals and even humans dying, not now but before, like in a revolution or whatever. That makes me think there is no afterlife. And if you ask me, what do you think happens when you die? Well, nothing. Like before you were born. That is what happens. Before you were born, there was nothing, and that is what is going to be after you die. In my opinion, I don't know if this is true. This is what I think. And the existence of animals and the cycle of life and how death is part of life and is necessary for this cycle to continue. It makes me think that we put, because of our consciousness, we put too much emphasis on death. It is not that important, and the same goes to life. This is part of the system, and that is why I don't think there is an afterlife. Maybe I am saying something stupid that doesn't make any sense, and maybe I am going against my own beliefs in Christianity, but that is what I think, brother. What can I tell you? I just think it's a coping mechanism for people who are scared of death itself. It's easier and nicer to believe it doesn't end with death, but my opinion is it does end there also. Yes, that is my opinion too, and I do believe that people came up with the afterlife to cope with dying. Because they realize, brother, we are going to stop existing, and that idea is terrifying. You have to admit that idea is terrifying. And that is why they came up with the afterlife. But an afterlife is also terrifying in some manner. Like, I want, at some point, not right now, but at some point I want to rest, brother. So, being an eternal consciousness is also terrifying. I don't want to be an eternal consciousness. I don't know what you guys think about that. But mainly the thing that I wanted to talk is not necessarily the afterlife thing, because we can discuss being or no afterlife for a lot of perspectives, metaphysical, religion, even scientific or whatever. But what I wanted to talk about more is the animal thing. Like, does that logic track? I am asking you, does this logic track, or I am insane? Like, since death is such a fundamental part of ecosystems and life, and animals die all the time, brother, how many cows do we kill each day just for meat consumption? That makes me think, for some reason, that makes me think there is no afterlife. I'm doing good, bro. How are you? I am doing great, brother. I am doing great. Thanks for stopping by the way, brother. Today, in 300 years, if it never ended. What thing? I don't understand. I am going to use Sorrel because I was going to die there. I had to use Sorrel. I hope I don't need it. I don't understand the 300 years, brother. Am I stupid? Am I an idiot?
AOE incoming.
But imagine, because some people will say, I don't see any logical scenario where humans can live forever without going insane every single time. Exactly. I think that too. I think that too. In fact, I think that being immortal and not longevous, because that is different, like living a long time is different than actually being immortal. Immortal means never dying to anything. You can't die. It is impossible to die. That would be a punishment, dude. If they make me immortal, being incapable to die, that is a punishment. Imagine that the earth goes extinct. The sun engulfs the earth, because you know the sun at one point is going to grow so big, it is going to engulf the earth. And you are still alive because you can't die. So now you are just floating in the universe out there. That is a punishment. That is a punishment, dude. But people don't think about it that way. They think about it just living a long time. That would be cool. It would be awesome for me, like just living 500 years. That is cool. Yes, if I could live 500 years, that would be cool. But being immortal, actually immortal, fuck that. Fuck that. That was a timing, brother. This was awesome, brother. This was awesome, dude.